Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than what I normally do. I'm going to be doing the gamer tag, so like video games. If you're not a gamer, feel free to click off this video, but if you are, or if you are interested in this, then definitely keep watching. And I just want to say that I am going to be reading the questions off of my phone, so if you see me looking down at it, that is why. And I do have Eliza with me today. She's just hanging out until we go to the barn. She does not want to take her nap yet, which this happened yesterday too, so we'll see how this goes. So the first question is, what is your all-time favorite video game? I definitely have a few favorites, but my kind of go-to game is World of Warcraft. I have been playing that since vanilla, so like when it very first came out. So that's definitely always going to be my go-to. The next question, what is your current favorite video game? Definitely World of Warcraft, but I also play like The Sims, and again, that's one I've been playing since the beginning as well. So that's definitely like my other favorite one aside from World of Warcraft. What is your favorite video game genre? Definitely like RPG type games, like even like the Fable series, that's another one of my favorites. World of Warcraft is like that too, and The Sims, so definitely those kind of games. How long have you been playing video games? I think that I played my first video games, I was probably like 7 or 8. But since I've been playing like World of Warcraft and got like more serious into playing video games, like rather than just plunking around on them here or there, I've been more serious about them, I'd say, since like my early teens. What is the first game you ever played? I think that I played like PC games like when we very first got a computer, and I was probably around 7 at that time, and that was actually like the Magic School Bus games. I don't know if anyone even like remembers those, but those were the first games I ever did play. But the first, like I'd say, like actual video game I played was the Spyro series, and I actually just got the like remastered trilogy, which like was basically the first ones that I ever played way back when, and then the remastered versions just came out, so I actually just got those. And I'm kind of just like partway through the first game. I haven't really done a whole lot, but I'm super stoked that it has been out now and I can actually play it again, and it'll probably be like Eliza's first video game too, which is pretty cool because it was my first video game. So coming from a gamer family, I think that's pretty awesome. And the next question is, what game have you clocked the most hours into? Definitely World of Warcraft or The Sims. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I definitely spend a lot of hours playing The Sims, but World of Warcraft, as you guys have probably gathered, is definitely the one that I play the most. What is your longest gaming session? Hours. Like, before I had Eliza, and like say if it was like a day off or something and it was rainy and I had nothing to do, I would literally just sit there all day and play video games. Like, that's just the kind of person that I am. So my longest session, definitely all day. I mean, like I definitely like take breaks to eat and pee and stuff, but then I'd go back to my game, of course. So that's just the kind of person I am, that if I have like nothing else to do and no other obligations, that is going to be what I'm doing, is playing my video games. Who is your favorite game developer? There's a bug on the lens, that was weird. Who is your favorite video game developer? Definitely Blizzard. I have other games that I like, of course, but they're always my kind of favorite, and I really love what they produce, and how they kind of just keep going with things. So yeah, they're definitely my favorite. Where's that bug? Where does this bug even come from? What gaming systems do you own? We've got kind of everything. Like, we do have all like the older systems, like the Nintendos and the older PlayStations. We don't have them hooked up right now, but we do have them, and then we kind of go through phases where we hook them up and we'll play some older like Mario games and stuff. But as for like what I have actually set up right now, I always have my 360, my Xbox 360 set up, just so I can play the older Fable games. And then we do have our PS4 that is always set up and connected. Because like I said, I just got the Spyro trilogy, and then we have like Red Dead on there, and Eli has his like Call of Duty games and stuff, which I don't play those, but he does, so we have the PS4 for that too. And then I mostly do PC gaming. So I do play on the PS4 and the other systems, but the PC is kind of my go-to. So that's what we've got right now. What was your first gaming system? My first gaming system was the original Xbox, and it was actually like the clear, like, I don't know if they call it like the crystal version, but it was like the white see-through. So that was my very first one, actually. So then we did actually have, like, I think it would have been like PS1 at the time. I think it might have been Nintendo. It was actually my cousins, because they did live with us for a while, and that was what I played Spyro on. So I played on other systems first, but my first like system that was my own was the original Xbox. What is your favorite gaming system and why? Definitely PC, just because that is where I play World of Warcraft and The Sims, and those are my top two go-to games. So I do have I have like the Asus ROG Strix Scar Edition. So that's definitely my favorite, and I have played on other PC setups, but this is the one that I've had. I've had this one for a year, and then I did have another ROG Strix before this one, so they're kind of my go-to for PC setup. Next question is, do you prefer to play guy characters or girl? Definitely if I'm given the option, I always do the girl. Actually, I remember when Fable, I think it was in the second one, because I played the first one and your only option was to play as a guy, which was fine. But I remember when the second one came out, I was so excited, like when they announced that you could play as like the princess or the prince. And I was like, this is so awesome. So I definitely chose like the princess girl version. And when I'm playing like World of Warcraft, my character is female. And when I'm playing like The Sims and stuff, like I always do kind of have like guy characters on the go too. But like if I have like a family or something that I'm playing at the time. But when I start out, I always kind of start with a female, just because that's what I prefer, I guess. Hi, Goku. Oh boy. Okay, guys, this is my cat. He's half Persian. He's 25 pounds. He's not overweight. I swear he is just a big boy. So I guess he's just gonna chill on my lap for a little bit. No, never mind, he's not. Do you follow walkthroughs or do you play on your own? I do follow walkthroughs if needed. I don't make a point to unless I'm like having trouble with something, that I'll definitely look up a walkthrough, and it is usually with World of Warcraft that I'm like, what the hell am I doing right now? Or if there's like a glitch in a quest and I'm just not sure if it's like a glitch or if it's me or if I just having a dumb moment or something, I'll definitely like look up a walkthrough and make sure that I am doing things how I need to be doing them. Or sometimes part of the quest is like hard to find, so I do kind of look up just like where is this and look up like the coordinates for it. So not necessarily like a full walkthrough, but more just kind of to help me out on a specific area of the quest, I'd say. So do I follow walkthroughs? Yes and no, but more so probably not, no. Next question is, have you ever been to a gaming convention? No, I have not, and I would really like to go to BlizzCon one day. That's like my ultimate gamer goal, I guess, is to one day go there, but so far, no, I have not been. What game are you most excited to come out in the future? Definitely, I always look forward to the World of Warcraft expansions. Usually they do about every 2 years. So I'm still waiting for the announcement for the next one, because Battle for Azeroth just came out in August. So still haven't announced the next one, but I'm assuming that they will at some point. So that's definitely like the one that I'm most excited for. What is your worst memory of a video game? I don't really think that I have any like worst memory, but definitely like a funny one was when I first got my original Xbox, and I think that the Fable, like the first Fable game, actually had come with it at that time. It was like a bundle package. So before that, I had never played Fable. I knew nothing about it. But so it came with the Xbox. So that was like one of the first games that I played like on my own system. So I do remember I was like not very far into the game, and I must have clicked something, because I don't remember now because I actually haven't played the first one for so long, but there must have been something that I clicked to make my character like running around in his underwear. And literally, like, I walked around like that for like 3 weeks, like having no idea like how to put this guy back in his clothing, because like I was so new to video games. I'd never played Fable before, and I was just like so lost. I'm like, why the hell is my character like walking around naked? I guess this is just how it's gonna be. He's just always gonna be naked. I'm just gonna have a naked character. So finally my cousin, who was about the same age as me, he had been playing Fable like longer than I had, because he had older brothers too. Cousins of mine, I guess. I don't know why I said it like that. But yeah, so he had his older brothers that knew how to play the game, so he'd been playing it for a while. So finally, like, I think it was like a Thanksgiving or something, like it had now been like weeks of my character running around naked. So he comes over and he's like, oh, I want to see like how far you are in Fable. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'm like halfway. This is pretty cool. And he's like, why is your character naked? And I'm like, oh, I don't know. I think he's just like, that's just part of the game or something. Like, I really had no idea. And he's like, no, you just like made him naked. You just didn't put clothes on him. So I don't know what had happened at this point, but like, I guess like I had clicked something, like some option to not put clothing on him, and he was naked because of my choices. So my cousin fixed it for me, and yeah, long story short, that was a little bit of an embarrassing moment on my part. So not the worst moment, but definitely like one of the weirder, more embarrassing moments on my end. So that is all for the questions. And then I did just want to kind of touch on this, because I know like I can't be the only gamer parent out there. I did just want to kind of say that even though I have a child, or if you guys do, that doesn't stop you from like kind of doing your own thing and what you enjoy. Like, some people enjoy riding their bike. I enjoy playing video games. So I have gotten a lot of flack for that in the past, from people saying that I shouldn't be playing video games when I have a child to tend to. And let me just say that my child is never neglected. Like, she's always like right next to me when I'm gaming, and I'm never going to be doing something in a game where I can't stop what I'm doing and help her or pay attention to her. But that's another thing that I wanted to touch on too, is that I don't necessarily believe in limiting screen time for kids. And I think that there are different ways to kind of go about that, because a lot of people think that when I say that I don't limit screen time, that it means that she is sitting there playing video games or watching cartoons all day, and that's totally not the case. She does have her iPad that she plays with, but when she's using it, she's always monitored. She's always right next to me. I watch what she's watching. So there, like, I don't believe that it always has to be educational. She can definitely watch like whatever she kind of wants on there. I mean, provided it's not like inappropriate, obviously. What is this kid doing? But yeah, I don't really believe in limiting it, because I would be a hypocrite if I said that, because I don't limit my own time. But and I do believe that like technology is such a big part of our society today, and I think that when a lot of parents hear that your toddler or child is like having screen time, they're just assuming that they're kind of melting their brains in front of the TV all day, which is not the case. There are a lot of like educational videos and games that she plays and watches. And the other kind of reason that I don't limit it is because like we make a point to go outside for a walk like at least a few times a day, and we are at the barn with the horses every single day. So that takes a couple hours out of our day, and you know, especially if it's like rainy or really cold out, I mean, we still get outside, but we're definitely going to be spending more time inside if that's the case. And I mean, yeah, she's got tons of other toys that she does play with. But I mean, like if she's wanting to sit there and if it's keeping her quiet and I'm cleaning, or if I'm saying like, no, like I just need a break, I need to sit down and play my own video game for a bit, then I know that she's content to do the same thing. And I think that's okay. And I mean, when she's older and goes to school, of course she's gonna have friends, she's gonna do her homework, we're still gonna be taking care of the horses every day and going to the park and stuff. So when I say I don't limit it, I really don't, because I feel like we get out enough as it is, so I'm not concerned about that. So I just kind of wanted to clear that up, that when people hear I don't limit her screen time, they're all like, holy shit, your kid is sitting in front of the TV all day melting her brain away, and that's not the case at all. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. So we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.